right. I really need to learn to adjust the camera before I start the live stream, but oh well. That will do. Alright. Okay, as always, I'm gonna promote it on Instagram. Hey guys, even though no one is here. Oh, someone gave it a thumbs up. Nice. Hello, one person that's in the live chat. Hey DJ the Nerd, I was just texting you. I was about to respond to you before I start the stream. Do you know who DJ the Nerd is? Okay. My sister's sitting off screen. Anyways, I don't know why I picked the weirdest time of night to do live streams, but with school and work and stuff, like, I can't do smack dab in the middle of the day. And then on Sundays I have church, or this past weekend I went camping. My first time camping, and I learned a lot of lessons. The most valuable lesson being take more clothes, because I was freezing my butt off all night. I was wearing 2 layers of pants and 2 layers of shirts, which is not like me because I'm usually running around in shorts and short sleeve shirts. So yeah. So how are you doing, DJ? And it's time for Tim. Yo, how are you, Tim? Let's see. It's 8:25 and I was gonna watch Ahsoka, but I've been talking with friends online, so I suppose I'll listen to this in the background while chatting. Nice. I completely forgot that Ahsoka was even coming out tonight. Yeah, I really loved last week's episode. For those of you who have not seen last week's episode, I'm about to spoil it, so sorry. Thrawn was so awesome. Like, I'm so glad to see like the original voice actor playing him. He looks menacing, he sounds menacing. I just loved it all the way around in terms of Thrawn. And also Ezra looked like he belonged to the Chosen. I don't know if you guys seen the Chosen series, but he looked like one of Jesus' disciples or something, which I thought was funny. Anyway, I am currently promoting the live stream on my Instagram. As usual, like, it takes me a minute to actually get to the Bible study because I usually just talk. So how's your night been, guys? I've seen the first season of The Chosen. I need to watch some more sometime. That's what Tim said. Tim, are you the person that commented earlier on my channel wanting me to use a song by Gray Havens for an edit? I feel like I saw your name pop up on my notifications earlier today. Alright, where's that live stream? If Fostering Cat is in the chat, I don't think she is yet, but when Fostering Cat gets here, she'll be pleased to know that I'm getting pre-sale tickets to see NF again. He's just added 27 tour dates to his Hope tour, and of course I'm gonna go again next year. And I get to go see Need to Breathe soon. My 2 favorite artists. I can't wait. Alright. Copy link, paste. Bible study. DJ said, it's been okay, how about your day? Yeah, I saw your text. Fostering Cat! Did you just hear what I said? She just joined right after I said that. Fostering Cat, did you hear what I just said about you? I was talking about you. All good things, all good things. I literally it just came out of my mouth, I was talking about you. I was saying that NF added 27 new dates to his Hope tour, and I got pre-sale, like, I got registered for pre-sale, and the pre-sale is in the morning, so I gotta make sure I'm on Ticketmaster at like 10:30 a.m. so I can go see him next summer. Alright. Okay, I'm sharing it to my story. Not sure why I'm narrating. Tim said I'm the one who's also an NF fan, lol. Awesome, you have great taste. Tim, look at the new dates that NF just. Oh, look at this like promo for the zine. It's cute. Okay, anyway, I need to stop getting distracted. Tim, you need to check the 27 dates that NF just added to his tour and see if he's going somewhere near you. I mean, last time I drove like 3.5 hours to go see him, but it was more like 8 hours because we got lost, but you know, that's not important. But yeah, check and see if he's going to a town near you. I sound like an advertisement. Check and see if he's in a town near you. Alright. I promise we're going to get to the Bible study part. I'm just trying to promote this on my socials so people can see. And I can't promote it beforehand because like the link isn't up until I set up the live stream. So I'm always stuck doing this right after I start the live stream. Alright. Done with that, I think. Hazelmo! Hello, Hazelmo. My best buddy. One of my best buddies. I always feel bad saying like that someone's my best friend because then my other friends, I don't want to. I've had that happen to me before where I think I'm someone's best friend and then they refer to someone else as their best friend and I'm like, okay. But you are my best friend, along with you and your sister and a couple other people I'm close to, but yeah. Anyway, let's see who's in the chat. We got 5 people because 5 people don't have anything else to do on a Tuesday night. I guess you guys didn't want to watch the Ahsoka episode that just came out. You chose Jesus instead. I'm so proud. Wendelin Ritz. Hello, Wendelin. Have you ever been to live stream before, Wendelin? I don't recognize your username. Alright, let me find my notes. Y'all, look at this. I have gone through this entire notebook and I started last September. I'm so proud. Like, it's just a bunch of random notes. Like, it's either Bible study live stream notes or just like to-do lists and drafts for random stuff. Like, this was me planning out that video I just posted. The Ahsoka being a mood video. That was like my planning for that. Alright. Where are my notes? This is stupid. Ha. Okay guys, if you're ready to buckle up, we're going to do a short Bible study. I always say that and it ends up being like 2 hours, but we're not doing that tonight. Anyway, the fostering cat is trolling in the comments. So, a little bit of background about this video and why I chose to do this. For one, all the verses that I'm using in this video, I was inspired by another YouTube channel called Daily Bread ASMR. Yes, I'm one of those people that listens to ASMR, don't judge me. But that's a Christian ASMR channel where she reads entire books of the Bible or talks about different topics while making it relaxing. I usually listen to it as I'm waking up in the morning. Like if I have to wake up 6:30 to go to school, I usually turn on Daily Bread ASMR to at least start my day off right. So all credit goes to her for this entire idea because she did it first. Now that that's out of the way, I chose this topic of addiction for one because I feel like every single person in our culture has some kind of addiction, whether that is pornography or I think maybe the most prevalent is phone addiction, which I'm guilty as charged. I have gone through a lot of different phases where I'll just be stuck on one app like all the time. It consumes way too much time. Like when I was like a sophomore in high school, I was obsessed with Pinterest, and I literally had to take the app completely off my phone and just not use it for like a year, and that helped me a lot with like regulating that. And more recently, I set like the limits for the apps on your phone, because YouTube and Instagram especially are my kryptonite. I could just scroll on YouTube shorts for a long time, and then I'm like, oh, 30 minutes just passed and I didn't do anything. So using the screen time features helped a lot. All that's to say, my generation, and I feel like every generation in 2023 deals with some kind of addiction, in one form or another. So I'm just doing this Bible study live stream to kind of like show you that you're not alone if you're dealing with some kind of addiction, whether it's drugs or phone addiction or porn or like whatever it is. There's a ton of other people who are struggling with the same thing. And these are a bunch of verses pulled from the Bible that can help you combat those addictions. Obviously, you don't just use these verses. Like, you need to seek direct help in terms of whether that's therapy or just an accountability partner or whatever. But these are some verses that might get you started. So, 9 people, wow. Welcome, all 9 of you. Hazelmo said, I had a Pinterest phase in middle school because it was the only social media I was allowed to have, lol. Yeah, that's one of my, I feel like another app I use way too much is the Google Docs app, which sounds so dorky of me, like Google Docs. But I use it so much for planning stuff or drafting random things that like an hour will go by and I've just been on Google Docs when I could just use my notebook and fill it up quicker. So, have any of y'all, you don't have to share, but have any of y'all experienced something similar, whether it's addiction to your devices or media or any other kind of addiction? You don't have to share because obviously that's kind of personal, but you're hiding behind a username, so you might as well share it if you want to, because like no one knows who you are. Tim says that's just high school girls and Pinterest. I wouldn't be caught dead on that app. It is addiction. It is addiction. It is addicting. I was watching a couple documentaries for school. I take this class called Media and Society. It talks about how like all forms of media have impacted our culture. And a couple of the documentaries I watched is all about like how these big tech companies are constantly like watching what you're doing, gathering your data without your permission, forming these apps to be as addictive as possible so that it's really hard for you to like pull away completely from the app because you feel like you're pulling away from your friends and everything, which is really screwy. They mess with people's psychology like that, but that's just how it goes. Hey Gabriel, welcome. We were just talking about addictions, different kinds of addictions, and I'm about to go over some Bible verses that I found via another YouTuber that can help out. So, I do not like this live stream setup because I feel like I'm reaching so far to reach the screen, and then my hand looks huge. Like, it's really not that big, but I'm making do with what I got, so. Also, my sister's sitting on the floor doing math homework. I dragged her in here, so I wasn't alone. Okay, first verse we're going to look at is in Romans chapter 5. We can just read Romans chapter 5, 1 through 11. Why not? I'm going crazy tonight. Getting my hydration in. Okay. 5. I'm using the ESV version. Oh, I meant to link this in the description. Oh well, too late for that. If you guys want to read along with me, just get like your phone, which you may or may not be addicted to, and and look up the Bible verses. Or you can just listen to me and I'll read it in my really, really country southern bumpkin accent. Here we go. Romans chapter 5, verses 1 through 11. You should be able to see the screen, but if not, I can move you closer. All right, this is verse 1. Therefore, since we have been justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ. Through him we have also obtained access by faith into this grace in which we stand, and we rejoice in hope of the glory of God. Not only that, but we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope, and hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured into our hearts